Hello, this is Keith All, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how you can make or create a blurry text using CSS and HTML. On the left side of my screen is my web browser, and it's the file that I've created in HTML and using style effects. And basically what I'm doing is I'm blurring the text here, and I'm doing other things to create this effect. So right now, let's look at the index file or the HTML file. This file right here is displayed here. I'm bringing it up in my web browser, and basically this link tag, just basically what it's doing, it's reading my style.css file. So when this web browser renders this file, the HTML file, it'll also bring in the contents of my CSS file. So that's what this link tag does. Now in the body of the HTML file, I have an H2 tag, which is basically used to increase the size of your text. And I have a class right here that I'm assigning to this H2 tag. So basically, when I reference the styles in the CSS file, I have this dot blurry text. So basically, it's going to read the HTML file, and it looks for this class, blurry-text. So that, and when it finds that, it's going to apply this style to that particular tag that has this class. So let's look at this CSS file. So basically, anything within the HTML tags, I'm going to apply this style. So basically, the background color of the HTML or the background color of the web page is going to be this color. It's not fully black, but it's a lighter gray or a darker gray. The text align field right here, I'm going to center. So basically, all text that falls with the HTML tags, it's going to be centered horizontally across this web page. So now let's go to the H2 tag, so which is this tag right here. So we're going to style this next. So basically the text is going to be black. The font that I'm using, it's going to be bold, and it's set at 72 pixels, and Helvetica is the font family. Text transform, what this does is it's going to take what's within this H2 tag right here. Right now it's uppercase and lowercase. Right now it's going to convert everything to uppercase, so that's why this is all uppercase over here. The letter spacing, what this does is it's going to take between each letter, it's going to put 10 pixels. So that's what that is. We can increase it or decrease it however we want. And the padding is just going to be the padding that surrounds this H2 tag, which is just additional space. That's all it's doing. So now let's go over to the blurry text class. So basically right now I'm using this text shadow, and what this does is the first parameter is for the horizontal shadow, the second parameter is vertical shadow, and the third parameter is going to be the blur radius, and the last parameter is going to set the color of the blur. So right now it's set to white. The blur radius here, Let's increase that, and let's see the effect that it has on this. So I'm going to go over here and see what it does. The blur radius increases outward, so it almost makes this text unreadable. So that's what effect that has. So let's go back to the 6 pixels, and let's refresh this. Okay, so now this color right here I'm going to make transparent. So in other words, the original text is set to black up here. However, I'm going to make the text down here transparent. So this is why we only see the white portion of the text shadow right now. So if I remove this right here, this transparent, let's go over here, now refresh this. Let me save this first. Okay, now let's refresh the browser. See, the text color is originally set to black, but when I go over here and set the color on the H2 tag, which is this class is associated with the H2 tag in my HTML file, I'm going to have it transparent. So basically it removes that color and just shows the text shadow effect that I have here. Now I want to show you on what these two first parameters do. Now if I would have left the color transparent in there and increased these numbers here, the vertical and horizontal shadow, it would have no effect. You wouldn't see the effect because the text is actually transparent and I'm only affecting the text shadow. So let's now, since I don't have the color transparent, let's show you what effects these have. So I'm going to do that. Let's refresh the browser. And as you can see what it does, the text shadow, the horizontal shadow, is going to have it moved over to the right a little bit. Let's do this. Let's increase that. And let's refresh the browser here. And see what it does. It moves the shadow of this over by 10 pixels, and the vertical shadow moves it down by 10 pixels. So that's the kind of effect that the text shadow has in CSS and what it can do to your HTML file. So hopefully this tutorial gave you an idea how you on how you could blur text, at least one way that you could do it, and also how you can almost create like a 3D effect on your text by using the text shadow within CSS. Again, thank you for stopping by and support my channel. I do tutorials on Photoshop, I do tutorials on CSS and HTML, and I also do tutorials on other tools that I use in my web development business. So again, thank you for stopping by. Remember to like, share, and comment, and also subscribe to my channel and click on that bell notification so you always get updated when I have a new video ready for you to view. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.